Welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Gop, and we will go straight to the 2.2 trillion budget bill.
Yes.
Baht budget bill that has been under the deliberation
right.
in the parliament at the moment. It's a big, hot, heated issue.
It should be 2 trillion baht.
Yes.
You know, when you're gonna have a debt that big. You know, even we talked about loan shark before. Hopefully, we're not gonna have a loan shark for this because we're gonna be in big trouble.
And it was the debate because the opposition party want to make it a fiscal year policy,
budget
the fiscal year budget
instead
of the make it a budget bill. But in response, in their defense, the government said that if making it just the fiscal budget.
Right.
What am I trying to? Anyway, if just make it the normal fiscal budget year policy, it will make this project lack of continuity.
Right.
That's why they said for the infrastructure, for all this development, it's really important just to make it a borrowing bills. So yesterday there was a vote.
Right. I think because if you have it a budget bill, then even if you change the government, you still have to follow through with that particular project.
Yes.
But as a budget, what's that?
The fiscal year budget, it has to go year by year.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to.
So yesterday there was a vote whether this will change to be the fiscal year policy or it still stay the 2.2 trillion budget bill. Of course, we know that the government has more vote. Most of the time they want whatever they
would like.
Whatever they submit or propose. So yesterday the government won, like you see in the video clip, that overwhelming vote for the government. Mr. Gonjadikawanit from Democrat Party, he's the one that was on the deliberation yesterday, also talking about how this can just easily change to be just a normal fiscal year policy, which is Democrat believe it's easier to be investigated and to be monitored.
Right.
But Kittirat Naranong, actually the Deputy Prime Minister, in response to that said that yes, of course, he admitted that this can be changed to just a fiscal year policy, but he believed, like we said before, that making it a fiscal year policy will make it lack of continuity. So it's to provide more flow and better development and continuity is always in best interest just to make it a borrowing bills. So yesterday, the deliberation is not done yet.
Right.
There will be continuing of the deliberation today. I believe Mr. Alongkorn Pholambuth that's supposed to have a lot of things to say in the House today will deliberate these bills and will debate about this bill. And there will be another, according to Kun Korn in Thai Rat said, there will be another vote today. So, but it sounds like whatever it is it's gonna go through as we all expected, 2.2 trillion baht, because it's this.
Well, if we're talking about the majority vote, then yes, that's definitely what's gonna happen, because obviously you cannot, try to actually do this without having the majority of the vote. And who else have majority of the vote?
The Democrats still have another plan to handle this case. The Democrats said if it passed another vote, they will submit this, they will make a petition to the Constitutional Court and see whether this bill actually violate the Constitution Article 169 about the public hearing and about the study, where the Democrat said that there hasn't been any study whether this bill actually will be worth the loan, the borrowing.
Because the thing is, I believe that what Democrats trying to bring up is the fact that it has a 3.5 million baht, the whole water management project, which is supposed to pass the EIA first. And to talk about that project and take out loan for that project without doing the environmental impact assessment or environmental and health impact assessment first is almost like taking out loan for projects that you don't even know yet whether or not you will be able to pass. That was one of the argument that they gave.
Yeah, the Democrats said that they would love to hear more information and details on the project, what the government will do with all this money that they plan to borrow.
Right. So moving on to another incident, like I said, the reform panel is still on the table. Yes. And of course, Kun Banharn is still working his way, his charm. Apparently yesterday, just like the date that they were set on the 19th, he went to see Kun Chuan of the Democrat Party, who obviously no longer a politician, but he's actually still one of the chief advisor of the party. Of course, Kun Chuan to no one's surprise, I'm not surprised at all, turned down the invitation, just like Kun Apisit did. And Kun Chuan however, said that he provided Kun Banharn with a little bit more information, inside information in terms of how to deal with the protest that is ongoing right now, because he said that one of the things that Kun Chuan has raised the issue is that the fact that the government might not treat all parties accordingly, so it's create a lot of problems for the Democrat part, the people themselves. Now they say that this particular case, due to the fact that at this point the Prime Minister, the Democrat Party, along with a lot more people, are actually looking and helping the farmers, the rice farmer, but kind of neglected the rubber farmers. And according to Kun Chuan, this is why this happened. Okay. Obviously, this is the case. So more and more, furthermore, what they talk about is the fact that Kun Chuan said that he would not say yes to this, and he said no. But Kun Banharn, when he talked to the reporter, he said that, well, Kun Chuan did not say yes, but he did not say no.
Which is a fact.
Well, yeah, but Kun Chuan, except for the fact that Kun Chuan came out and said that, yeah, I kind of decline it. So, you know, when whether or not, you know, when the reporter asked Kun Banharn if Kun Chuan gonna, you know, be able to, Kun Banharn gonna take whatever Kun Chuan has talked about into consideration and used it, Kun Banharn just decided not to say anything and just hop on the van and just
go away. I think that surprised a lot of journalists, because normally Kun Banharn is known for being quite friendly and willing to answer questions to the journalists.
Not much he can say at this point.
A lot of people say, because what happened at ASTV with after Kun talk with Kun Sonti, and also what happened after talking to Kun Apisit. That's why he decided to just not say anything.
So now another important issue, like I said, Kun Thaksin, apparently the former Prime Minister, gave out an interview with the Thailand Online talking about this particular case in terms of the 7th anniversary yesterday. Now, Kun Thaksin has said that there's too much jealousies going on in politics, because instead of moving forward, it seems like we get pulled back. So he said that everyone should actually, think about the country's benefits first. And plus, he was kind of talking about the Democrat Party when they were government, that there was a bill that they passed on the change of election. And he said that Pheu Thai Party was okay with it back then, but why are they not okay with what Pheu Thai Party is trying to do right now? So, and he said that Pheu Thai Party did not even draw chair at this time. So yeah, so a lot of bad talking, that's for sure. And then he also talked about something very interesting. He said that there was supposed to be a date set to overthrow the government on October the 8th. And this is apparently coming up. Kun Warachai Hema confirmed this of the Pheu Thai Party, saying that the Democrat Party actually look at the astrology and such and said that, you know, during the 7th to the 9th of October, that's like when the faith of Pheu Thai Party is the lowest. So they're going to do it on the 8th. We're not sure about this. We are very suspicious society, so
it's only a couple weeks from now, so we'll get to witness whatever, whether it happened or not soon.
And Kun Thaksin also said that, you know, if you want to actually, if you think that he was actually the key person that created this problem, why not bringing him back to Thailand and then, you know, talk to him like man-to-man kind of thing. But
he is actually not banned from entering the country.
Yeah,
he can enter the country, but
I just don't get it either on this particular case.
But as soon as he entered the country, he will just have to serve his jail term.
And then he also mentioned about in terms of, you know, whether or not the fact that this prime minister, his sister actually has seen as a puppet. He said that, well, she's not a puppet, and the fact that people visited him is just because as good gesture, because obviously, you know, like good friends want to visit good friends, so that's just normal. So that's all the interview that he gave, just to give you in a nutshell.
So he didn't say anything about Bai Teuy?
Well, no, actually. So I'm not sure. His son already said a lot, so that's fine.
Okay.
Now we're going to take a short break. Kun Shane going to actually tell us a little bit more on the children, as well as whether or not the education system will be able to help them think more critically. So please stay tuned.